trying to all right, week 1, 11-5. Week 2, I picked the Eagles. That's 1. I picked the Packers. They lost, so that's 1-1. I picked the Ravens, 2-1. I picked the what did I pick? I picked the Bills. Picked the Bills. Oh, that's 3-1. I picked the Seahawks 3-2. I picked the Texans 3-3. I picked the Bucks 4-3. Chiefs 5-3. Titans and the Chargers. I think I picked the Chargers. Let me see. I'm at 5-3 right now. You said Seahawks won? No, I picked the Lions. I'm tripping. I know I lost that.
17 in this one.
I picked the Chargers. I took that L.
The injury issue.
Took that L.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
So that's 5-4. Giants, Cardinals. I think I picked the Giants. Like 90% sure I picked the Giants. That's 6-4. 6-4. Picked the Niners 7-4. I picked the Cowboys 8-4. I picked the Broncos. Broncos took that L. That's 8-5. Picked the Dolphins. That's 9-5. Picked the Saints 10-5. And I picked the Browns. The Browns won, right? Or am I tripping? No. Steelers won. Hold on. Who won? Steelers, Browns. Steelers won. Ooh, 10-6. 10-6. Not too bad. All right, so let's go ahead and do week 3. 11-5 week 1. 10-6 week 2. See we get a third week in a row with double digits. Real quick. Well, I guess injury reports, specifically what I'm checking it for. First matchup, Thursday Night Football. We got the Giants versus the 49ers. I'm not gonna check for this. They got a lot of people out. I'm gonna pick the 49ers in this one. I think that's an easy pick. Colts versus the Ravens. Oh, that's gonna be an entertaining game. Anthony Richardson versus Lamar Jackson. It's gonna be very entertaining. Unfortunately, Anthony is in a concussion protocol, so we might not get to see him play. But I'm gonna pick the Ravens. Titans versus the Browns. Could be a pretty good game. Browns coming off an L. Titans coming off a tough dub. I ain't gonna lie. If I had to pick in this one, I would pick the Titans, but at the same time, something telling me pick the Browns. I'm gonna pick the Titans. I'll pick the Titans in this one. Let's see. We got the Falcons versus the Lions. I'm gonna pick the Lions. Could be a good game, bro. Falcons 2-0. That's crazy. That is crazy. Richardson didn't practice today. Got you. Saints versus the Packers. I'm gonna pick the Saints. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I say the Saints 3-0. It's gonna be a tough game. It should be a good game for sure. Now if Christian Watson come back this week, that's gonna be very interesting. Very interesting. He's questionable right now. It might have an edge. Both teams are pretty solid. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really know what to expect, but I'm gonna roll with the Saints on this one. The Texans versus the Deshaun Ben-Med. I think he'll get there. I think so. Texans versus the Jags. I picked Texans last week. I'm gonna pick the. Let me check depth charts for this year. Texans. I ain't gonna lie. They look pretty. They look like they showed some progression last week. John Mechie should be playing this week, so that the whole receiving court is healthy. Everybody should be available. This is interesting. Issue with them right now is their run game. I haven't really seen much of them like really establish the run yet. Jags, Zay Jones is out, so I'm curious who's going to start in that number 3 spot then. or at least he's questionable. I said I'm not gonna say he's out. He's questionable. I want to give an upset, but I want to be realistic at the same time. I'm gonna give it to the Jags. I get to the Jags. I don't want to see the Texans start off 0-3, but I'm trying to be realistic with this pick. You know, my expectations. So give it to the Jags. Let's see, the Broncos versus the Dolphins. I'm gonna give it to the Dolphins. That should be a good game though. On paper, that's a pretty good game. Potentially could be a high scoring game. Chargers versus the Vikings. Vikings just picked up Cam Akers today. It's gonna be very interesting. Vikings 0-2 right now. I think that with the Chargers 1-1 or Chargers 0-2 as well. I can't recall. The Broncos 0-3 start would be wild. Low key, it's a good team on paper, man. Very good team on paper. I'm gonna pick the Vikings. I like their offense a little bit more. I feel like they're a little more well-rounded. I think Austin Eckler is still out, so that's that there. But it should be a high-scoring game. Should be. Patriots versus the Jets. I'm gonna pick the Patriots in this one. Give them their first win of the season. I think they gonna Zach Wilson hasn't been playing too good. I think they rattle him up a little bit more. We'll see what plays out there. But yeah, I give it to the Pats. The Bills versus the Commanders. Bills, of course, could be an interesting game. Definitely could be. The Panthers versus the Seahawks. I'm gonna pick Seattle. This could be a good game though. Possibly. Bryce Young got some potential, man. You know, I'm gonna play a competitive team. Hopefully, this game is competitive. I can see maybe a 2 touchdown margin, but nothing too crazy. Cowboys versus the Cardinals. Hopefully the Cowboys don't take the Cardinals too lightly. Because stuff happens like that. Dominant team comes in, trash team comes in. Dominant team plays down to the level of the trash team and could possibly get upset. But we picking the Cowboys, so we'll see. Not every game can be a good game. Not every. I mean, it really is week 3. Like every game still. Like no team is just pure garbage right now. You know, I mean, maybe the Cardinals, but they actually played pretty competitive last week. So like that actually was a good game between two teams that weren't really good. Bears versus Chiefs, for sure the Chiefs. Steelers versus the Raiders. I'm gonna pick the Raiders. No. I'm picking Steelers. It could be a good game though. I think so. It could be competitive. But I'm gonna pick the Steelers. It's tough. Josh Jacobs needs to have a breakout game. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how the Steelers' run defense is looking, but he got to break out, man. The Eagles versus the Buccaneers. We got 2 Monday night football games again next week. This would be a good game. Bucks been playing pretty good. 2-0. Eagles 2-0. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think I'm gonna give it the upset. I'm gonna pick the Buccaneers. Could be wrong. Very much could be wrong. But I'm gonna pick Bucks. The Rams versus the Bengals. Rams for sure. At least Jacoby and Tay will play. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I think with Jacoby and Tay both healthy, they got potential to be a very nice duo. I don't understand why Josh hasn't really been going crazy though, because when you got 2 receivers out there like that, maybe they need Jacoby to establish himself a little more. But when you got 2 receivers out there like that, that takes attention away from the box. And if teams are stacking the box and giving one-on-one matchups with the receivers, then they should be abusing it. But I guess it's tough with, like Devontae didn't do bad last game. I don't know, man. It's a lot to it. Chemistry with the O-line ain't there yet. Did he not show up to camp? All right, y'all. Be out, hit that like button, subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed. What's going on, y'all? We got another one from Ding. We got the best hits of season 2023. Said that backwards. Week 2. Okay, let's get to it. Pretty sure it's gonna be some hits on here I haven't seen and some hits I have seen, but like I said, I'm looking very much forward to it. Then I'll take the bench warmers. You'll be good, man. You gonna trust me? It's gonna be good. Shout out to Ding. Shout out to Ding. Kenny Pickett and the Browns. Oh, good hit by Ward. Denzel, man. What he did week 1. Who did he shut down week 1? Shut down the Bengals trio. How did he do in week 2? That's a good hit though for week 2. You know, he building up a lot of highlight tape already. Ooh, Kareem going crazy. I mean, he paid, so he good, but them fines. That's a good hit. Who was that? 33? Who's 33? Beautiful hit right there. One of the best of the week. That was a great hit. Oh! Wait, Hurts had enough momentum where that didn't affect him, but that could have been terrible, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, Kenneth. He's the pick. Oh my gosh. Okay, Harrison Smith. I didn't even notice that hit. Yabi. Hey, Roshan tough though. Roshan a tough running back. Juwan Jennings. Ooh. Okay. That's a flag. He was in front of him. Oh my gosh. I think Epps had a pretty good game, did he not? Or am I tripping? Good hit. Jeez.
Throws it short of the goal line, but
good hit.
For the pylon is Thielen, and the Panthers do score.
That was a nice ooh. Roberts. Atlanta Roberts is a nice running back. I ain't gonna lie, his only downside is sheesh. Oh, that's where he got concussed. That's tough. But Atlanta Roberts' only downside is his speed, bro. He's a nice linebacker though. Devon Allen. Oh, is that Devon Allen? No, who is that?
Signed as a free agent from Arizona, having to step in tonight. Thomas takes a big hit, but makes the catch and is inside the 30.
Oh, that was straight. That was straight.
There for the first time. It is a pitch on the other side.
Good hit. Very good hit right there.
Knocks him down. Great speed.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like the Patriots are so close. Like they on to something. But it's like they not there yet. Like they very close. That was a good hit. Is that incompletion or phone? Oh, they blew the whistle. Hey, Darnell Savage was hitting in that game, man. Can't cover, but good run stopper. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my gosh. So is Devontae playing this week or not?
It comes loose again. Knocked loose for a second time.
Brian Brzee, man. He's gonna be tough. That was a good hit right there. Good hit, good hit. Miles didn't even move. But Marcus Epps was hidden. Sheesh. Brzee actually playing solid. He tough. Savage got his ankles took and head top.
Feels it. Mahomes
That was crazy. Boy got hit by 3 people. Like, that's crazy.
He left himself open because he went. Again, pocket is clean. Pass across the middle. What a hit. Bouncing off of it. And retreating 2 yards is Pollard.
Tony just bounced. That was it.
And you saw
He ate it.
He wasn't even on the side.
Mock drive soon. No time soon. Ooh, sheesh.
So he didn't even get to experience that.
Oh my gosh, what a great punt.
Cousins loses the ball and it's picked up.
A good sack by Josh Sweat. That was tough.
Taking it
All the way
downhill.
through.
And this time to the right. They were ready for it.
It's good defensive stop.
Flying off to make the tackle.
I feel like the Panthers been on the verge of building a good defense,
down the middle.
but it's like, hey, I don't know. I don't know what the issue is. Just ran into each other right there.
He's got daylight. Henry up to the 34-yard line. Let's go to JB.
Solid hit, solid hit.
On first
Fell
down,
forward with that momentum.
This is Javonte Williams.
Oh my gosh.
Down to the 35.
Feel like an RKO.
Well, I still believe,
He got RKO.
2nd and 10.
Ooh, sheesh. Oh, that's so disrespectful. Who is 15?
And it is.
Oh my gosh, who is 15?
Catch is made and Gallup got up.
Crazy hit right there.
And they said he was not down when he made the catch, so they let him stretch it.
Well, them back of the neck hits be crazy. Like, I mean, hits in general that like alter the direction of the neck is tough. He just fell on his head right there.
Nixon again from
Keyshawn Nixon. A solid hit.
to the 22.
Diamador Lenore with the pick. Down the sideline to the 15 and spins out of bounds there.
2nd and 10. Warren with the screen.
Deuce.
It's gone. And Deuce able to somersault for a first down.
A lot of potential, man.
Young. High throw. Sanders went up to get it, but that gave time for Alontae Taylor to come across.
That's been their main personnel. 13 for most
Ooh.
of this game. Oh boy, James Conner.
Who was that?
Hammered by Bobby Okereke. On 2nd down.
All right, Bobby.
Henry may have gotten a yard, but the defense did a heck of a job of stopping him.
Kenneth Murray, a dog, man.
Pressure, look out. Hit as he throws it away. Gets it away anyway to Josh Oliver for no gain.
Off the fake to Robinson. Pass caught at the 20-yard line. Second reception.
Jeez.
By Pitts.
Darnell was hidden. That was Trent Taylor on that. The Niners legend. I knew he played for the Bengals. I didn't know he played for the Niners.
Just inside of the 2-minute mark. Here they come again. Buried. Nick Bonito coming around the blind side.
What really blew up that
Broncos on paper got such a nice defense, bro. Oh my gosh, it's a block.
number 22, and he's back to the line. That's it.
Scanning across the middle, back of the end zone, incomplete.
When is how many more years does Najee have on his rookie contract?
Woods
Gosh.
broke it up.
Oh man, good vid. Shout out to Ding, man. Good vid. What's going on, y'all? We back with another reaction video today. We got how CJ Stroud played for the Houston Texans versus the Colts. This is by Jackson Kruger. Shout out to him. Good informative football channel. Hopefully nothing else get copyrighted, but we'll see. Let me see, man. Trying to think. That I know of, CJ threw for 380 yards. Had a good game. Is arguably looking like the best rookie quarterback in this draft right now. But again, like I said, arguably. You know, you can pick your poison. All three of them are looking pretty good, but I think CJ might be looking the best. He had a pretty clean game. I don't really know the details because I didn't watch the game in its entirety. I just watched highlights. But they look like they got a lot of potential. They spread the ball around pretty nicely. Robert Woods was eating, Tank Dell was eating, and Nico Collins was eating. Like all three guys was getting their work. Only person I want to see more is Dalton Schultz. I also want to see them get the run game going more. Definitely want to get the run game going more. Puka won't be a starter in 4 weeks. We're running back. I'm willing to trade for Puka.
All right, let's talk about CJ Stroud, the quarterback
not the top
of
two.
the Houston Texans, obviously, number 2 overall pick, who looked good here
Just say
against the
something.
Indianapolis
Say
Colts.
anything.
I thought that it was not necessarily a perfect performance, but overall a pretty good performance, and let's talk about what I liked about it.
Let's talk
Starting
about
off
it,
with this
Jackson.
play, I thought that for the most part, he just did a good job of running the offense, right? Hitting the throws you expect a quarterback to hit, which seems obvious, like you know, that's what you want. You expect the quarterback to do that. At the same time, though, like, young quarterbacks don't always do this kind of thing, so it is kind of the first test, I feel like. The play you see on the screen is a zone coverage play, have a receiver running over the middle on a 3rd down and 4. Hopefully a gap in coverage will emerge and Stroud can see it, make the throw in that direction, and get a first down. That's what you hope happens before this ball is snapped. So Stroud takes the snap. He is going to scan the field nicely. He looks over towards his left. I don't know if this was actually a look towards his left or if he was just trying to get players out of position, but because of the fact that he's able to look in several different directions, you know, I'm not sure if this is exactly why, but there is a big window now for where he's looking. If he just stared down his receiver.
You know what's crazy though? If this is where he's throwing, he's open. Robert Woods is open. If he throws this before he gets out the break, if he angles it right here ahead of him, he's open. Got a guy right here open. Not bad. I can't tell at the top of the screen. He looks open, but I can't tell.
Might not be as big, so already good stuff from Stroud. This window is not wide open. It's a throw that you're going to have to make perfectly timed and perfectly accurate, ideally, to at least allow your receiver to run after the catch if you hit him, but, you know, there's a window here. This is one that you want Stroud to make, like I said. And as you see, Stroud makes it. I mean, this is a perfectly accurate throw to allow his receiver not just to make the grab, but to run after the catch and pick up a decent amount more yards. And this is what Stroud was doing pretty consistently for Houston, I thought. He did a very good job at hitting his throws and at just understanding the way football works and navigating, you know, the field and reading these plays nicely. Like this one's another one where it's a 3rd down and 7 situation right here, and it's going to be zone coverage. You have a receiver who's going to be running a route underneath the zone coverage. So, you know, typically in this scenario, you might say, well, is this going to actually get the first down? And the answer is maybe. You don't know pre-snap if it's going to be a situation where you can get a first down or even post-snap exactly. Because, like, watch, you see Stroud looks up, and there is a window to make this throw. If this is first down in 10, you just make the throw. Okay, cool, let's gain some yards. But on a 3rd down and 7, it is tough. Although I also would mention that there is the benefit of if you are a yard or 2 short, you do have the opportunity to go for it, given where you are on the field. We saw Houston go for it on a lot of 4th and shorts in this game. But as you see here, Stroud puts a perfect throw right on the money that gives them the first down. They
I ain't gonna lie, Dalton Schultz was open too, but that actually played out.
Really good stuff from Stroud.
That actually played out better.
I think
better
exactly
than I
what
thought.
he want to. Yeah, it's low, but that's what he wanted to do. He didn't want to give,
it gave him the momentum
for a defender to knock the ball away. You can't just throw it to where your
to
receiver
roll towards
is.
the
You
first
also
down
have to
line.
throw it to where the defenders aren't, and he put that one where I would want to see him put it, quite frankly. So again, just understanding the offense. Even stuff like this, where what's going to happen on this play is it's a 1st down and 10 this time. They're, you know, just outside the red zone, and it's a zone coverage play. It's that route that you want to see get open. Going to be underneath the corner. If it's a well-ran route, certainly could get open, and something that Stroud should look towards, as it is, you know, it's a good concept. Again, watch Stroud's eyes. Watch how he looks towards the left for a little bit and then gets over towards the right. Saw that a lot. Really, again, you know, kind of what's the criticism of Ohio State quarterbacks? Oh, they always just throw to the first read because that's what gets open at Ohio State. We see that with Justin Fields a lot, right? And a lot of times that criticism is pretty valid. But for Stroud, we really haven't seen that from him. He has done a good job so far of navigating the field well. Also makes a very accurate throw here. Wasn't the highest degree of difficulty throw itself, but again, we're seeing him do the little things. We're seeing him do the stuff that he has to do.
I feel him and Tank Dell are going to have some really good chemistry.
You want to see him just be able to make these types of plays. Now, heading over here, it was not perfect. I don't want to make it seem like Stroud was just
one thing I am glad though is he's
Sunday.
very much a pure
he had
passer.
Some errors as well as you expect from a young
player. As much as I do respect the running quarterback,
where it's going to be a zone coverage play, and you see you have a tight
like
end
guy who can throw the ball efficiently,
getting past the linebackers over the middle. You know, you are going to be looking in that direction. It's a play that could potentially
gonna break the Ohio State quarterback curse. Who's all the Ohio State quarterbacks aside from Justin Fields?
Ready to fire down the field into throwing motion, and this is open. I mean, Stroud recognizes it quickly, trying to get the ball there in a hurry. And I think sometimes an underrated aspect of just understanding how the NFL game works is just understanding how windows work, how big they are, how small they are, that kind of thing. People always view it in terms of like reading defenses and stuff. Sometimes it's exactly what the defense is. Stroud knows what this play is. He knows what route he's throwing to, all of that stuff. He just doesn't get it quite high enough. And, there was a little bit of maybe not this, he didn't quite put his entire body into it. It's possible that was a footwork thing. I really don't think so, though. I think that he just kind of, is used to the college game where he can get it over those players and isn't ready for number 33 for Indianapolis to run back quickly and be able to jump up and knock that ball away.
That was a great play by 33.
Kind of things that the more you play in the NFL, the better you get at, and you kind of have to make these mistakes. So I think that's how I would consider that play. And again, we saw like one or two missed throws. It wasn't anything massive, but like this one is an example of just like a whiff where the way it's supposed to work, that's the route that Stroud is going to look towards here on 3rd down and 9. As you see, Stroud takes the snap, he fires immediately, and he's under pressure, and this has been an issue with Stroud coming out of college, is when he's moving backwards, he just gets a lot worse. Like, that's just something that happens with him, and a lot of times it's when he can't really step into a throw, his accuracy gets way worse, and we're going to see it here. That throw is behind his receiver. Even if it was caught, though, it wouldn't have been a
I think getting it out quick was nice, though.
It was just a missed throw. So even if there was a great catch, still wouldn't have mattered. Whereas I don't know if they get the first down with a perfect throw, but I kind of
pressure
think they
in his
do.
face.
They
I
can
think
at least get very close.
Getting it out that fast was a plus. I'll say that.
Go for it on a 4th down and close if you want to. So for Stroud, definitely, it was not a perfect day. But let's end it with a good play. 3rd down and 8 right here. What's going to happen is it's a one-on-one matchup. Actually looks like a linebacker is taking this one-on-one matchup against a slot receiver. Doesn't seem like that's the ideal scenario, but that's just what Indianapolis is going to be doing on this play. It is kind of one of those things where if you're, in a situation where the offense has 4 wide receivers out there and you as a defense have 2 linebackers, well, okay, now a linebacker has to cover a wide receiver. That's just how it works. So Stroud takes a snap. He notices this right away, and he's going to fire in that direction, and there is a window for sure. But still not the easiest throw to make. It's a tough angle to make it. He took the snap on the top, hash marks on the top half of the screen, throwing outside the numbers on the bottom of the screen. Not an easy throw whatsoever, but Stroud makes it look easy with a really accurate throw, and they are able to pick up a first down.
Good catch by Robert Woods
from Stroud, and this is the kind of thing that I felt like we saw from him for the majority of this game. So as a whole, really good performance from CJ Stroud. Obviously not perfect, but definitely playing like a good rookie right now. I mean, he's, I think, exceeding what you expect from a rookie coming into the year, which is good because, there was a bit of kind of some concern about how good is he going to start the season. I think, a lot of people liked him and thought he would eventually be good, but was it going to be good right away? So far, it's looking like the answer is yes, but we'll see how it goes in the future. But yeah, those are my thoughts. What are yours?
I want to see the receiving core go to another level. Somebody in that core will have to establish themselves, whether Tank Dell be a breakout guy, whether Robert Woods just be that reliable guy, or it's Nico Collins. Or Nico Collins has a breakout season. Somebody in the receiving core will have to go crazy this year. Somebody ought to come up with like at least 1,100, 1,200 this year. Or, you get at least 2 1K receivers. In my opinion, for me to feel like really positive. I want to see John Mechie start getting some work too. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely want to see Mechie start going crazy. Nico, he definitely has been doing good. He's putting up the best numbers to start the season of his career so far. He's got to keep it up. That's it. So he's definitely doing good right now. But they just got to keep it up and elevate. That's it. And then defense has to elevate as well. I know they've been missing Jalen Petrie and Jimmy Ward, so that's kind of tough. But they got to elevate as well. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Hit that like button, subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all an update to the fantasy league in here with 13 subs, and it's been pretty smooth. 2-0. Your boy done won. I won the first game. after the week was over. They updated Darren Waller, gave him a tackle, and I won. Lost by 0.4 points initially, won after. So, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all the team for week 1, and then I'm gonna show y'all what the team looks like now. So, no strategic game plan here. This is 1 minute. Saquon. We went Saquon. Mama roll. Saquon had to go. Josh Jacobs had to go. That's crazy. With Josh Jacobs. I thought this was going to be a legit duo. If I had both of them right now, I ain't going to lie, Saquon had a good game week 2, but now he's out for a few weeks. I think I'm going to reach here. Hopkins, I just traded away Hopkins. Literally just did yesterday. But I ain't going to lie, I really reached for Hopkins. It's kind of wild. We'll see how that plays out. We'll go reliability here. Cooper. Amari got traded, I think, before the season started. I don't know. Darren Waller just got traded last week. Pick Darren Waller. I like that pick. I'm gonna take James Cook. James Cook. I'm not mad that I traded him, but would have been a good keep. That definitely would have been a good keep. If this guy is healthy, this is a steal. Michael Thomas. Brandon Cooks. That's solid. We're going Courtland Sutton. I literally have. I should have kept Mostert. I mean, I think I traded all of these players for good packages though. Like I think I got good players in return. So I think it was okay. But some of these players I wouldn't mind having on my roster right now. Chig, I ain't gonna lie, Chig did nothing in week 1, so I didn't trade him. I ended up cutting him. So. That's my first pick that I feel like I was. That's how that played out. About. I'm gonna reach. We'll see how this plays. Jameson Williams traded him. I think I got a good deal for him. Kirk Cousins in the 13th round. What a steal. Devin Singletary. I traded away Devin. I think I traded away Devin before the season started. Tank Dell. Kind of wish I kept Tank at this point, but. Is what it is. I can ride with that. We'll see how that play out. I'm gonna go. I like this pick. Tremaine Edmonds. I think I cut Tremaine before week 1. I got somebody. I swapped them out. And then defense. The Chiefs cut the Chiefs defense after news of what's his name? DT. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you, Niners Nation. Hey, 49ers, y'all doing your thing right now, man. Doing your thing. Most def. Lego of the Chiefs win. What's the DT? I can't think of his name. Chris Jones wasn't playing when he was on the holdout, but now that he's back, picked up the Jags. They actually did pretty good. I think they were top 3 defenses for week 1, but. I picked the Chiefs back up with Chris Jones back. So, show y'all how the team looking right now. You see. Boom. Team. Squad. Ain't gonna lie. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Right now we got Kirk Cousins. Tony Pollard. I just flipped Tony Pollard for I had Derrick Henry. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I'll show y'all the lineup for week 1. That's how week 1 was. How my team looked week 1 official. It was Kirk Cousins, Derrick Henry, Kenny Walker, Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, Darren Waller. Darren sold, but then that one point got me. Terry McLaurin and Cam Akers. Wasn't terrible. It was actually a high scoring game. Pretty tough. I ended up picking what's bro name? Zaire Franklin. Picked him up in replace of Tremaine Edmonds. Played out pretty nice. He did his thing. 21 points alone. Had Jonathan Taylor. How did I get Jonathan Taylor? Did I draft him? How did I get? Oh no, I traded him for Michael Thomas. On the bench, it was Deuce Vaughn, Adam Thielen, Odell Beckham, Juju, Lazard, Jacoby Myers, and then Alec Pierce. Week 2, team look different. Kirk Cousins still there. Derrick Henry, Kenny Walker, Devontae Adams. No, not too much different. Now we add Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, DK Metcalf, Christian Kirk. We did some more flipping. Zaire Franklin still there. Bench, not too crazy. Justice Hill, Tajay Spears, Allen Robinson, Mac Hollins, Marquise Brown, Terry McLaurin. Actually, it was decent bench. Decent bench. Few players who, you know, not productive at all, but bench was decent. And then now we here week 3. Kirk Cousins, Tony Pollard, Kenny, Justin Jefferson, acquired Jay Jettis. All really scammed a lot of people. That's crazy. You know, fair deals only. Fair deals only. Devontae Adams, Travis Kelce, Jerry Jeudy, Gabe Davis, Nick Folk. He was a good pickup. He's been solid so far. Defense, of course, I gotta put them in place, but got the Chiefs now. Swapped them out with the Jags. Zaire Franklin, Dalvin Cook. Just picked up Tony Jones, free agency. Deuce, Kendre Miller. We're looking to see what he does this week. Westbrook Akine, Josh Dowson. All right, man. But it's a little update on fantasy 2-0 right now, so we're gonna see how everything plays out. Trying to get some more trades done. That's that, man. Y'all wish me luck. All right, y'all.